What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Boston Chris. Welcome to my channel, Boston Chris Comics. And I have a pretty cool video for you guys today. As we head towards the end of the year, I'm going to close out a couple of books on my top 10 list from 2018. I was actually able to get a couple of these and cross them off before we're out of here, just because 2018 is pretty much in the books. We have about a week and a half left, and that's it. So, just to kind of, go ahead and actually, something like that, like a week and a half, and then that's it for 2018. So, the funny part with all this is just that, I always have my list, I always know what books are on it, but for whatever reason, I end up losing the list. And it's funny to me just because I had to make a new one last year, I had to make another one this year as well. So, just to give a recap of the books that are on my list, this is it right here. So, I've done pretty well this year. I can't sit there and complain too much. The last two were kind of either ors, and so I was able to go ahead and pick up one of them. But, right now it's just like, trying to close these out or get as many as possible. There's a couple I'm not going to be able to get. Next Men 21, I'll be honest right now, I'll let you know it's not that, because the movie announcement came and I missed my window because it just got really expensive and there wasn't anything I could do about it. So that's alright. On with the other two books. So I have two of them here that I can go ahead and just unbox right now. So let me just go ahead and get my razor. So actually I don't have to do it. That's what I don't think. At least not yet. There we go. So, there we go. Let's pause it. Yeah. Can't be diplomatic about this one. The cardboard they use is kind of hitting right up at the edge, but here we go. So, there it is. I don't need my razor at all for this one because the tape is pretty well done here. Alright, be careful with it on the bag though, just in a regular poly bag, not a Mylar, which, that happens. A lot of people don't. Some people will send in Mylar, and that's really cool. Some people won't, so. But, alright. Actually, just slide it right out. There we go. Nice. Oh wow, so he put it in, I think it's a magazine bagging board. And then, no board for this one. But, this is actually a really nice copy. Wow. This would have served me well a little earlier in the year. But, I was able to pick it up, and I'm not upset about that. So we have X-Men number 108. This is the first issue of John Byrne working on the X-Men. Not his first issue drawing the X-Men. That's in a Marvel team-up. I think that's issue number 53. No, John Byrne's first work in Marvel, I think, is the Marvel team-up. But this is his first work doing the X-Men, on the title. So, this is the first issue in the Byrne run. So, that is awesome, because I'm really excited for that. I'm hoping to be able to collect that entire run, the whole John Byrne run, and I've done really well. There's only a few that I need from the 120s and some of the teens, like I think it's scattered throughout the teens, and then some of the 120s. I have most of the 130s. I think I actually have all the 130s and all the 140s. So, and the 140s only go up to 143. So, almost done with that run, which is pretty cool. And then, next up, we have this here. This one I will use my razor on. Let's see. Alright, that's my daughter. My wife and my mom are trying to entertain my daughter right now, and I think for now, she's probably just kind of wanting to get into something that she's not supposed to. Or they're trying to, get her to go and watch TV. She doesn't want to. So, sorry for all the screaming and yelling, but my daughter, she is very dramatic about getting her way, even though she's only 19 months. But she's definitely got a flair for letting everybody know what's going on. Alright. This is like, I'm not a fan of this setup really at all. Hold on, because this is just a weird setup with this box. So, yeah. Let me go ahead and cut this from the top. I just had to cut the cardboard because what he did was he basically took the seller took a box and folded it over and put the comic right in between. So if you get too rough with it, you're gonna end up bending and destroying the book. That's kind of a shitty thing. And I wonder if, you know, sometimes I think that if you get things for less than what they want to sell them for, they kind of do this, you know, really, I don't know, suspect packaging to try to make up for the fact that they lost, you know, they sold the book off for less than what they wanted, and hopefully you'll destroy it or it comes messed up, and, you know, then, you know, the money that they lost on it, holy shit. This is really, really bad packaging. Alright, I can show you the book. I'm going to take it out of here just because I'm, you know, just upset about this, but, I mean, so, this is how it came. Not cool. If you're selling books, do not do this, because, you know, it's flimsy, and, you know, it was kind of taped up in this way. And, you know, you can easily bend the book just by, you know, bending the packaging. So, that seller sucks. And I'll say it just like that, because that's the way I feel right now. Especially because it's a, you know, it's a top 10 book. It's a good book to have. Thankfully, it is in really good shape. Despite the fact that it was in a really, well, as in a shit casing, so I can't get too angry at that. Looks like it's in good shape. Definitely could use a pressing, but this is the other thing that kind of pisses me off about this. So, no bag and board. G.I. Joe number 155, final issue of the run, but this guy put it in no bag and board and sandwiched it in between cardboard in a really irresponsible way so that it can get destroyed and damaged. And I think it's because I got it for less than what he wanted to sell it for. Well, too bad. If you want a price, if you have a certain price in mind and you're selling books, put it up for that price. Put it as a buy it now. Don't let it go to auction where if you don't have a lot of eyes on it, people are going to get it for a deal and you think you should be getting more for it. Not my fault. Anyway, not mad, happy to have it in my collection. Low print run on this book, so awesome to have. And I think, I mean, despite the fact that it's not bagged and boarded, that's definitely one of the toughest books to pick up in that run. It's got a low print run, and you know, so arguably people like, you know, number one, but there was way more than printed than 155. So definitely happy to add it to my collection. To be honest with you, it's a book that I would add to my collection no matter what the condition is, just because of the fact that, you know, it's tough to come by. And I don't know 100% if this is. I think this is direct edition. I don't think it's a newsstand. If it's a newsstand, that'd be badass too. But I don't know. Anyway, so with that, go ahead and do the ceremonial checking off. So get this here, and this is always tough to do because I'm a lefty. So there we go. That's off, and then so awesome right there. Get those two checked off. There's two left that I'm not gonna get my hands on. The Avengers number 8. I think the closer we get to the Avengers Part 4 and the end of Thanos as the main villain. That's going to get tougher to buy. So I will keep that. That's probably going to roll over into my list for next year. Next Men 21 is probably going to end up being a little further down the road and see what I can do with that. But for right now, I'm just going to go ahead and, be happy with those. So that's my 2 books that I got off my top 10 list. So 8 out of 10, not bad for 2018. Jesus, my house is a madhouse right now. I apologize for all the craziness going on all over the place, but that's what happens. Anyway, so I'm going to get going. I want to thank you all for watching. Again, this has been Boston Chris. I'm going to have some more videos coming up, my haul and everything like that, and a back issue haul as well. So I'm just trying to find the time to do it all in between Christmas and everything else going on. So just thank you guys for having patience with me. Thank you guys for watching. Everybody have yourself a great rest of your week, and I am out. See you later.